Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Can you all hear me? You always launch it as admin. Got sick of the issues. Yeah, I'm getting pretty sick of them as well, to be honest. Having new issues since the last Windows update? Yeah, that sounds about right. Every time Microsoft launches a new update, it always screws something up. But, okay, so on my end, the game audio is going. Should be able to hear the music. Let me know if I need to turn my voice audio down or turn the game up or combination of both. Because the levels do appear to be a bit low. Go ahead and fix that now. Advanced audio. 1 decibel. That's a bit better. My voice is still drowning out everything though. Music audio is just really low in the main menu, I think. No, it's 2 decibels. I might need to just make it 3.5 or even 4. Alright, 3.5 decibels. Let me know how that is. Whenever I speak, can you guys hear the music as well? Even just faintly? The music stopped now, but it should start back up again. Okay, there's the music. I might need to just... Music is very quiet. Okay, let me fix that. I just need to keep raising the levels until I reach the desired outcome. Okay. Now, how's that? I've boosted it quite a bit. It's 15.5 decibels. And I even brought down my own voice audio just a little bit. This still looks way too quiet on my end. Go ahead and boost it back up again. Sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen. There's always something. You never just have a smooth stream. There always has to be issues. Always issues. Okay, 21 decibels. Now we're in the yellow. Now OBS is showing in the yellow. My voice is in the fucking red. So my voice audio needs to come down. Okay. Both in the yellow, it looks like. So we should be good. The music audio should be close to where my voice audio is. I still want to be louder than the game, but let me know if it's a good spot for all of you. Alright, hopefully it's good now. That's good, thank you. I will save
castle has fallen! I'm getting out of here! Yes!
So for this fight, I think I just need to be hyper aggressive. Just get right in there.
I am here! I'm busy at the moment.
Maybe turn down a bit because the combat is a little intense. Compared to my voice. Oh, I just.
Away with
Oh shit. Yeah, I see it.
You're under it!
Oh damn. So, boosting the game audio like that might have had some unforeseen consequences. And by unforeseen, I mean totally foreseen. Entirely foreseeable if you're not a fucking idiot like me. Let me... Audio. Music. Turn that down. Put everything down here so it's easier for me to hear everything. Then... let's do that. If the game pauses, the audio also decreases for me as well. This guy's about to die. That sucks. Rest in peace. Why is it in the red? It just looks like it's raining so much. Hold on. Fuck. Every time. Turn it down quite a few decibels, and it looks like this should be okay. Where the fuck did these things come from? Okay, I need to restart. Holy shit. Either the game giving me issues or OBS.
I'm getting out of here!
It's... one or the other.
Yes!
Okay, so don't go forward. Don't go that way. There are Mabari hounds that way. This guy just... he's gonna have to die. He's just rushing in there like an idiot. Why is my camera not moving? My camera movement sensitivity might be too low. Something. I don't know. Let's try that. We just need to go back.
Yes.
We just need to remain here. Okay. I'm looking at my OBS. And the game audio is a bit loud. Let me know if everything is good now. I've got... the game's not paused, which means that the audio is at full blast. So, let me know if that's good enough for you. still loud for me.
I shall do it.
You
Now
mean
you
the
fall.
game audio is drowning me out?
No! There is no glory in
Go ahead and
bloodshed!
just change that. The game audio might just be too loud. It could just be that the menu music is really quiet compared to everything else in the game. Okay, how about now? Actually, that's still not good enough. I already know. Turned up my voice and turned down the game. Everything should be okay now. Hopefully. Emphasis on hopefully. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. Sound good so far? Sweet spot? Good. I will make one last change. Just because I see the levels in OBS and game audio does still look a bit loud. Sorry, one sec. One final change. Okay. I think I've found my
I'm busy at the moment.
sweet spot. Doesn't look good.
I am ready.
Alright, so this fight here is very difficult. You need to just draw the aggro of one enemy at a time. Oh, never mind. Or two. That works as well.
I am here.
Send me! Have you no concern for your early...
What is it?
You're dead! Listen.
We will not be defeated.
I'm about game audio. But I'm more interested in listening to you. You don't have to lie. Surely I'm not that interesting. Okay, now this is the key. You want to get out of combat so your health can regen. We're going meta strats here. This is a step-by-step tutorial on how to deal with the early game monotony of Dragon Age Origins.
Enemies approaching.
Wait, is that guy just floating in the air? Yeah, he is. Look at that. Wait, no, he's just standing on the rocks. Never mind. Game, shut up. Violet is talking. Yeah, exactly. No, he's definitely floating. Hold on, you know what? I know how to test this. I know the perfect way to test this. Just back up here a bit.
Sometimes silence is best.
This guy's definitely floating. 100%. No, he's definitely off the ground. How do I take screenshots? F12? Nope. F11. F10? Yeah. That's just fascinating. I love old games like this. Sneak level 100. Only level 1 so far. So more like level 25. It may as well be level 100 in the first area of the game since the enemy's ability to detect you is so low. It's Windows print screen? Is that it? Could have been. I hope so. I think I just took a picture of everything. Alright. Enough fucking around. We have to kill this guy.
Yes.
Now he's grounded. Will he attack me from here?
Hal will pay for what he's done.
Yeah, he will.
How dare you come here? Ugh. We have won this battle, but we cannot waste more time.
Enemies approaching.
Windows Shift S. I did Windows print screen. I think that looks... Let me try Windows Shift S. I think that is... Oh, it just takes me to the snipping tool. Huh. Unfortunate. Are there more enemies in there? Yeah, there are a lot more in there. That's going to be rough.
Now we do battle.
Right. I'm glad I was cloaked just to miss that.
This is our home.
It is begun. Don't give them the advantage. Are you not concerned for your own existence?
One eternity later, finally finished the first fight of this area. Eventually, probably 10 levels from now, I'll have finally reached a point where I can just kind of not have to stress the minutia of combat so much. How many enemies in here? 4? That sucks. At least one archer. I can't draw the aggro of just one at a time, unfortunately.
Yes.
I'm just bleeding health right now. I can't do anything. I can't do anything, including hit my attacks. I'm missing about 50% of the time. Then again, so are they. Nobody's hitting anyone. Nobody can land their attacks, but everybody's dying. Ah, shit. Okay, it should just be this one, maybe? Oh, don't go out there. Let him come to us. There we go.
I am here.
So, Witty, I know you're familiar with, well, Witty and Trial. I know you're both familiar with Baldur's Gate. I mean, to be honest, I'm not familiar with it at all. So, this, KOTOR, Mass Effect, those are the types of RPGs I'm most familiar with. KOTOR and Dragon Age are point and click. Mass Effect is an RPG with third-person shooter elements.
Sometimes silence is best.
But it looks like Baldur's Gate is just purely turn-based with its combat, which looks pretty appealing to me. You like KOTOR? Oh yeah, we did have a whole conversation about KOTOR in someone's chat. I think it was Emmy's. Pretty sure. I'm not sure. But I will be getting to KOTOR probably after I finish this, and then on to Mass Effect after that.
I am ready.
I am here.
I am armed.
Okay, it's just 2. It's 2 plus the Mibari. That's not good. Come on inside. Get in here. Okay, well, fuck me, I guess. Just wait out there. These guys are camping. They're using Call of Duty strats. It's never something I thought I would like. Oh, wait, hold on. Baldur's Gate 3 is a barely disguised tabletop game. That's fair. That's something I never thought I would like in a game, is turn-based, but I'm leaning into that so much more now. When I look at the turn-based aspect of Baldur's Gate 3, that actually doesn't look too bad to me. I guess I'm more familiar with the idea of games being turn-based, I suppose. Okay. 2 of them are melee now, so they'll come in here. I've successfully drawn their aggro, unless the archer is just going to stay there. Yeah, they're just going to stay there. They're just going to use the Call of Duty strats. They're camping. I guess my question is, Witty, how many RPGs are you familiar with? Including Baldur's Gate 3. And do you prefer Baldur's Gate style of turn-based combat over other RPGs in the ecosystem? I can't fight these 2 without triggering the Mabari, I don't think. Okay, this guy's pissing me off. Stop fucking running away from me. There we go. In the very beginning of the game, you have to draw the aggro of one at a time. Even if you're in a party of 3 or 4 people, you have to just attract only a small number of the full enemy group that you're trying to fight.
Right away.
Wary.
Come in here. Come in here, dog. There you go.
I am ready. There is no glory in bloodshed. I am armed.
Skyrim and Baldur's Gate 3, but I would say it took getting used to. But I didn't think I would admit it, but Baldur's Gate 3 is starting to become higher up on my list. Nice. Yeah, I've been playing, I've been watching Trial play Morrowind, and I think that might just be one of, if not the very first Elder Scrolls game that I end up trying. I know Bethesda, at least, wait, were Bethesda? I don't think Bethesda were the, damn it, there's more enemies everywhere. Well, they have an archer though, so they're not moving. Okay, we can draw the Mubari in here, so that's not terrible. Oh, here comes one of the archers.
Yes.
games as well, but even then the turn-based of Baldur's Gate is active enough that it doesn't feel like you were just sitting and taking turns. It helps it be more palatable, I suppose, is when it is a style of combat that forces you to take things slower, but it's not necessarily slow. Okay, this should be the last enemy for now. Knock on wood. He's not going to move. He's just going to sit there. Make me come to him. Oh wait, no, he's going to move forward a little bit. Hey Rye, welcome in. This is really your first time chatting in here? Didn't know that.
Aldous. You will be avenged, old sage. I swear it.
Anyway, welcome in. Just doing some Dragon Age Origins right now. And for the foreseeable future, unlike Rage, I would like to make a habit of actually finishing the games I start. No offense to Rage, of course. I know she's got her reasons. KOTOR is a turn-based dice roller that's very well hidden. Larian KOTOR would be great. Yeah, seeing what Larian has done with Baldur's Gate 3 makes me think maybe they do a good job with
We're getting close to the treasury. The Kuzlan family blade
a
lies
Star Wars
inside.
game of some kind.
Here, darling, take
Maybe
my
even
key.
a KOTOR 3.
That blade cannot fall into Hao's hands. It should sever his treacherous head.
Oh, I'm gonna need that sword.
It shall be done. As you say. I shall do it.
Boom. Can I even equip this? Yeah, I can. Plus 4 attack, plus 1 damage, that's huge. Yeah, we've got Witty, Trial, Rye. Everybody's here. Oh, what the fuck. Okay, everybody just go into that room. Just hide there. Make them come to us.
What is it?
Bring it on! Get up! No quarter shall be given. Bring it on! Come, let us end this.
I am here.
World down! Attack! Best be wary. As you say. Back! Let us do it quickly.
What was I saying? Oh yeah. I would like to see Larian attempt a... I know this will probably never happen, since the rumored KOTOR 3 is just... not the KOTOR 3, what do you call it? The KOTOR remake was rumored for such a long time and that never happened, so I don't really want to get my hopes up, but I would really like to see Larian, or a studio like Larian, actually attempt a game like that. I've given up. Yeah, I have as well. I've given up on a game like KOTOR getting a remake. I've given up on the idea of Halo getting another fucking good game in the series instead of the slop we've been getting. I'm just kind of sick of everything that's been going on in the gaming industry. Not everything. You've got games like Hollow Knight, which look pretty good. I still need to play the first one, and one day I'll finally get to it. I also need to play Borderlands 4, which looks pretty good. I would like to work up to that, though, I think. Also, by the time I actually get around to playing Borderlands 4, or by the time I finally finish Borderlands 1, 2, and 3, Borderlands 4 will probably be... Oh, shit. Will probably be... What? $50? $50? At least we have some help here.
Where's the turret? Does he live? Where's the turret? Does he live? Does he live? Where's the turret? Does he live? Does he live? Where's the turret? Does he live? Does he live? Where's the turret? Does he live? Does he live? Where's the turret? Where's the turret? Does he live? Where's the turret? Does he live?
Alright, that's enough of that. Sorry. I'm easily distracted, apparently.
Let's not exhaust our supply.
Wow, this guy... This guy's just... He's got somewhere to be. Oh, right, they follow you. That helps. Dog, you okay? Why aren't you attacked? Oh, you're pinned. That's why.
Blast! Enough! Try the maker! Watch out! There is no glory in bloodshed!
I need to save
Very
before
well.
I forget. To loot everyone first. There we go. I know I explained this yesterday, but I don't think any of you were here. I make 3 copies of the same save, just in case one of them gets corrupted, because anything could happen with... Well, anything could happen, really. Actually, I'll make the save closer to the actual main hole. Oh, I must have missed that message. It's sad that they only made 4 Halo games. What, Bungie? They made... Oh, wait. No, I get it. You're talking about 343. Yeah, it is sad that they only made 4 Halo games and that they managed to fuck up the franchise this badly. How many enemies do we... Oh, we've got a mage. He needs to die first. Or she, I guess. Sorry. Wow, I'm almost dead. Okay, I need to back up. I don't have a health poultice, do I? Actually, yeah, I do. I'm gonna use it. You guys want to see something really fucked up? Your main healing item, the health poultice, has a fucking cooldown attached to it. That's insane. Okay, everybody attack the mage, please. Don't attack anyone else. Mage needs to die right now. Thank you. I'm dead. Okay, fuck you. There, that's much better. You know, it's insane. It's insane how much better. God damn it. I just realized I'm on the wrong fucking scene again. I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I am not the top of my game tonight. I apologize. I was on the fucking just chatting screen again. Damn it. One of these days, that will just become second nature, where I'll be in a habit where I just never forget to do that. Maybe a month from now, hopefully. It's smart to do with the saves. I always end up getting myself stuck in death loops, or forget to save, my game crashes. Yeah. Either of those sound awful, which is... I always like to avoid those as much as possible. Okay, you are not attacking when I need you to. Fight back if attacked in melee. Will not chase enemies if they move away. Ranged. Defensive. I'll do passive for her. I'll turn that off. Save. So this is your tactics screen. Basically what you can do is you can set different conditions for when your character uses certain abilities. If you are currently controlling the character, then these tactics will not take effect. But whenever you're not controlling the character, like usually I'm not controlling my dog or whoever else I have in the party, in this case, my mother, then they will use the tactics that you have set for them. Who has the lowest health? Okay, you focus on him. Rapid shot. Go to him. Kill him first. You two focus this one. He's got low health, so you go after him. That's an archer, so you go after him. I don't think there's any worse feeling than forgetting to save and then realizing how much of a mistake that is. Sir Gilmore's invincible, right? Yeah, he doesn't die here, I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm wrong. Maybe he can die here, I don't know. What is this archer doing?
Go, man the gates. Keep those bastards out as long as you can. Your ladyship, my lord, you're both alive. I was certain Hal's men had gotten through.
They did get through. Actually, hold on. Have you seen my father?
He was looking for you two. He told us to hold the hall as long as possible. When I realized what was happening, it was all I could do to shut the gates. But they won't keep Hal's men out long. If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly.
Where's the Grey Warden?
I've no idea. You don't think he's involved in this, do you?
Perhaps he was sent to kill Bryce? Oh dear. Have you seen him?
When I last saw the Turn, he'd been badly wounded. I urged him not to go, but he was determined to find you. He went towards the kitchen. I believe he thought to find you at the servants' exit in the larder.
Bless you, Sir Gilmore. Make her watch over you.
Make her watch over us all.
So it's not like they have preset actions that they will always follow, that you have no control over. Basically.
Where's the Turn? Does he live?
Usually they will follow their protocols most of the time. Oh, I guess this guard's coming with us, that's good. Need to save before I forget, because I will forget. I have already forgotten several times, so let's not do that. Are you going to attack anyone? Hello? Oh no, please, just go ahead and stand there. Just don't do anything. Hey, don't worry about it, we've got this. You don't have to do anything. Thanks for that. You were a big help, guy. Thanks.
Sometimes silence is best. Run! Run!
Oh, it's just the servants. We're good. Yeah, I do like the tactics in this game, though. They'll come in handy during a certain part of the game.
I will drive you from our lands myself.
Oh, I need to disable my own tactics, now that I think about it.
Quarter shall be given.
Anything in here? No. What am I missing? Did I forget to go somewhere? Did I go the wrong way? Hold on. This way's blocked, isn't it? No, I can go here. Is there a set number for how? Yeah, I can only have 4 at once, with some caveats to that, but we'll get there. Things like summons can be used to circumvent the party. Mom, look, you've got to attack someone, please. I guess I fucked up. That's on me. I set her behavior to passive. I'll just do that. I need her to attack someone without me having to tell her to do so. Rest in peace to that guy, I guess. But yeah, things like... What the fuck? How? Okay, fuck you. I'm not doing that. How far away is that? If you go down, then you suffer an injury, which you have to get rid of with an injury kit, so... Damn it, I have to go through all these fights again. Keep getting interrupted. What I'm trying to say is, yes, you can get more than 4 people, but it depends on how many summons you can get.
Baker, help us all! We're gonna die!
No quarter shall be given. Don't give them the advantage.
Yeah, this is a rogue. This is indeed a rogue character. Yeah, I do that all the time. The apostrophe is right next to the enter key, which I don't like. It's way too easy to hit the enter key as opposed to just the apostrophe.
Some
I do it all the time. Oh, fuck. This guy can detect me, I guess. So, no stealth for me. Okay, you back up. Why is everybody going after the archer? Why? Oh, she's got the heaviest armor, I think that's why. How much health do I have? 63, and this guy hits for 20. You panic type the next. Yeah, that's how it goes. Oh, great. Oh, that's right, I can't stun him when he's got that buff.
Very well.
But yes, I am playing a rogue. There are a few different ways to spec your rogue. Well, two main ones. One is archery, and the other is dual weapon. I'm going with dual weapon for this one. That's my preferred playstyle, personally. I need to save before I forget. When it comes to this game, I would say if you're first starting off, I would probably recommend... Probably warrior. Mage is just way too difficult to get wrong, and if you get a lot of really bad spells, which unfortunately is very easy to do, then it really hurts, especially in the late game, because in vanilla, without mods, you can't do anything to respec your character until you get to the Awakening DLC, which we'll get to at some point. I think this is the last area. Yeah, there's Rye from the top rope to just dunk on you, I guess. Surprise RKO out of nowhere. Is archery easy? Well, that's a loaded question. That's a question with cheese, bacon, and ranch dressing on it. And mustard and ketchup. It's a question with layers, like Shrek, or onions. We'll get there though. I'll show you when we get there. Oh no, there's our dad. There's our father.
There, you both are. I was
Bryce.
wondering when you would get here.
Maker's blood, what's happening? You're bleeding.
Al's men found me first. Almost did me in right there.
We need to get you out of here.
I won't survive the standing, I think.
That's not true. You'll be fine.
My boy. If only Will could make it so.
Once Hal's men break through the gate, they will find us. We must go.
Someone must
Oh, great.
reach Burgess.
Thanks, Automod.
Tell him what has happened.
Alright, Rye. I went ahead and allowed that. Don't make me regret that. and take vengeance.
Yes. Vengeance.
Bryce, no. The servant's passage is right here. We can flee together, find you healing magic.
The castle is surrounded. I cannot make it.
I'm afraid the turn is correct. House men have not yet discovered this exit, but they surround the castle. Getting past will be difficult.
You are Duncan, then? The Grey Warden?
Yes, your ladyship. The turn and I tried to reach you sooner.
My younger son helped me get here. Make her be praised.
I am not surprised.
Are you going to help us, Duncan?
Whatever is to be done now, it must be quick. They are coming.
Duncan, you are under no obligation to me. But I beg you, take my wife and son to safety.
I will, your lordship, but I fear I must ask for something in return.
Anything.
What is happening here pales in comparison to the evil now loose in this world. I came to your castle seeking a recruit. The Darkspawn threat demands that I leave with one.
I understand.
You didn't need to allow that. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I didn't, but I did anyway. I can always deny it later if I need to. May I ask what the missile does in the channel points? Do I have to reach that goal? What did I set for that again? Oh, 250,000. Yeah, it's probably going to be about a year from now before you can get that. 250,000 is no small amount of channel points. You will... I guess you'll see when we get there. If and when we get there. I need to take a drink real quick. Hydrate, chat, if you have water next to you. Hopefully you do. I still need to set more channel point rewards. I need to see what I have. Highlight, random sub, send a message in sub only. Emote to unlock, modify a single emote, and then the missile. Yeah, eons from now, when, you know, aliens finally invade, when GTA 6 finally comes out, the missile will be unlocked. What if something has happened to Fergus?
The king will see justice done. The Grey Wardens, however, must face the Darkspawn above all else.
He is right, bub.
I will take the Tyrna and your son to Ostagar to tell Fergus and the king what happened. Then, your son joins the Grey Wardens.
So long as justice comes to Hal. I agree.
Then I offer you a place within the Grey Wardens. Fight with us.
What if Fergus is dead?
We will inform the king, and he will punish Howe. I'm sorry, but a Grey Warden's duties take precedence even over vengeance.
Hal thinks he'll use the chaos to advance himself. Make him wrong, bub. See that justice is done. Our family always does our duty first. The Darkspawn must be defeated. You must go. For your own sake and for Ferelden's.
I will, Father. For you.
We must leave quickly then.
Bryce, are you sure?
Our son will not die of Hal's treachery. He will live and make his mark on the world.
Darling, go with Duncan. You have a better chance to escape without me.
Eleanor.
Hush, Bryce. I'll kill every bastard that comes through that door to buy them time. But I won't abandon you.
Mother, are you sure you want to do this?
My place is with your father. At his side to death and beyond.
I'm so sorry it's come to this, my love.
We had a good life and did all we could. It's up to our children now.
Then go, pup. Warn your brother. You know that
We love you both. You do us proud.
They've broken through the gates. We must go now.
Goodbye, darling.
Rest in peace.
We will be traveling south.
Surprise, I like it. Yeah.
Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds.
Holding GTA 6 hostage.
The Imperium built Ostagar long ago.
Little
to
do we
prevent
know
the
that's what the
Marches from
missile is.
invading
Yeah,
the
exactly.
northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the
Widow,
north,
can you take care of that, please?
Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kalen, I didn't expect
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all.
Thank you.
Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
No need, Duncan. You are Bryce's youngest, are you not? I don't think we've ever actually met.
I didn't want to click off of the game window, so I appreciate you taking care of that. Yes, I am indeed Bryce's youngest, and I bring important news.
Is it about your father? Your brother has been concerned about him.
He's not coming. He died when our castle was taken.
Dead? What do you mean? Duncan, do you know anything about this?
Terran Cousland and his wife are dead, Your Majesty. Arl Howe has shown himself a traitor and overtaken Highever Castle. Had we not escaped, he would have killed us and told you any story he wished.
I can scarcely believe it. Well, how could he think he could get away with such treachery? As soon as we are done here, I will turn my army north and bring Howe to justice. You have my word.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
No doubt you wish to see your brother. Unfortunately, he and his men are scouting in the wilds.
I'm not eager to tell him, Your Majesty.
Of that, I have no doubt. You will see him again once the battle is over, I am certain. I apologize, but there's nothing more I can do. All I can suggest is that you vent your grief against the Darkspawn for the time being.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
You sound very confident of that.
Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the Blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
That's what I'm here for, make this as smooth as possible so you don't have to stress. Well, I appreciate that.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
I appreciate everything you do here. Also, Trial, that's a great emote, as usual. Emmy really does have some very, very good emotes. She has an emote for everything. Yeah, she really does. She probably has an emote ready to go for when GTA 6 comes out. She probably has it loaded up. Yet you don't sound very reassured.
Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
What would you have him do?
Wait for reinforcements. We sent a call out west to the Grey Wardens of Orlais, but it will be many days before they can join us. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Terran Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
A hot meal might be nice first.
I agree. We have until nightfall to begin the ritual. Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the Joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon.
You need to find Fergus.
You heard what the king said. He is scouting in the wilds and beyond contact. Be patient. He will return.
Am I the only recruit you have? Wait. Why is this ritual so secret?
The joining is dangerous. I cannot speak more of it except to say that you will learn all in good time. Until then, you must trust that what is done is necessary.
Am I the only recruit you have?
No, there are 2 other recruits here already. They have been waiting for us to arrive.
What do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Your hound can stay with me while I attend to some business. The Grey Warden tent is on the other side of this bridge. You will find us there should you need to.
Honestly, I might just want to wait. So, good thing about this game is you can actually hold your talent points until such a time as you're ready to spend them. So, for example, there is a skill that I need to get called Improved Combat Training, which will allow me to get dual weapon finesse as well as every other tier 2 ability for each weapon. So the way weapon talents work is they all require a certain level of what's called combat training, which is available for all 3 classes, but mages don't really use it too often. What combat training allows you to do is go here and acquire specific talents. So for tier 1, for each weapon you only need the lowest tier of combat training, which I already have, which allows me to get this ability right here, dual weapon training. Now, if I want to get anything higher than that, I'll need improved, then expert, then master, which, now that I have a level up, I can level up my attributes as well as my talents, but I only get a point to spend for skills, I think once every other level, or every 2 levels, I'm not sure. But, needless to say, I can't get this quite yet. That will probably be the next thing I get, or maybe stealing, I'm not sure. But I will need this at some point. But, again, good thing about Dragon Age, which I don't think KOTOR allows you to do, is it lets you stockpile points that you can use. It lets you stockpile your points that you can use for things that you want to obtain that you can't obtain just yet. So I could spend one of these points now on this, or even some of the archery abilities, or I could save them until such a time as I have improved combat training, and I could even get... The next thing I want is this, and then after that, probably one of these. Or I could get this now. You know, something like that. Something along those lines. But I do want this at some point. So, for now, I'm just going to keep this point in my, just stockpiled for now. As far as I remember, so Mass Effect also allows you to do that.
Make her watch over you, my lord.
I shall do it.
You're better than me. Every time I stockpile, I forget I have them. Yeah, that can be... I imagine that can be easy to forget in a game like Baldur's Gate. But in this game, you have this symbol at the top left next to your name that just says level up. Whenever you go to your... What is it again? Character record. Whenever you go to your character record, this button will be available to you. But it will be grayed out if you aren't in a position where you can actually level up. So, it usually has a way of reminding you if you've got points to spend.
The Tower of Ishal is off limits. The men stationed inside are securing it now.
What is the Tower of Ishal?
I think they used it once to watch for wilders coming out of the forest.
Why is the tower off limits exactly?
By orders of Tairn Loghain. The tower is being secured by his men to be used during battle. I'm told they discovered some lower chambers, and they don't know how far down they go, so for now, everyone's to stay out.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I had to take care of something. That's nice, though. need alarms, bells, and whistles for myself. I'm not that familiar with Baldur's Gate, but I imagine it's got just... It looks very intricate with all of the mechanics that they're hard to keep track of. At least for me, all the game's mechanics for Dragon Age are just... they're... Again, for me, for some people it's different. For Dragon Age, though, the set of mechanics that are there for you seems pretty easy to keep track of. For some people newer to the game, it's obviously not as easy. I know my first time, it was hard to keep track of everything for sure. Lower chambers?
I didn't see anything like that when I was there, but who knows?
This is a pretty large ruin.
Goes back to the time of the Tevinter Imperium. Dwarven make. That's probably why it's still standing.
I should go.
Make us speed your steps.
One day, I would very much like to play Baldur's Gate. It just looks like such a fun time.
You must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Same with games like Elden Ring and Black Myth Wukong.
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
Also, I know I'm late to this, but I just realized it's 9 PM. I'm surprised you're still up. Witty. Where is Duncan's tent?
Not far. It's straight ahead, just past the royal encampment. Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army, but the recruits seem to be staying up here for now.
I'm looking for a Grey Warden named Alistair.
Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
Tell me about Ostagar.
Used to be a fortress a long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Logain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important.
Dog sitting and these dogs won't simmer down. Maybe what you need is just play with them for a bit. What breed are they, if you don't mind me asking? Is there anywhere to get supplies?
Quartermaster, he's just a bit to the northwest.
Where is the king?
Probably in his tent. He and Tairn Logain are on the southwest side of the camp. The king likes to spend time with his soldiers, though. Sometimes even without his bodyguards. Drives Tairn Logain wild, that does.
The Circle of Magi is here?
A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy quiet fellows, the Tranquil. Gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it.
Aussie Doodles? What even kind of mix is that? I mean, I feel like I've heard of that breed before, but I'm not entirely familiar with them. At least they're not terriers, or Belgian Malinois. Very high energy, high maintenance. Well, not high maintenance, but very energetic workhorses. You were playing ball with them, but the mosquitoes tore you up. Yeah. That's surprising to me, is the fact that mosquitoes are... I feel like the mosquitoes should have been worse during the summer, which now we're in the fall. You would think that the mosquitoes wouldn't be as active now as they should have been a month or two ago. Do I hear dogs barking? Speaking of dogs.
Isn't it? The king has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible.
I want to ask you something else.
Go on, then.
I'll be on my way.
Good luck to you, then.
I'm sorry. The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
The Fade?
The Fade is the realm of dreams and the land of the dead, or so the mages tell us. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed, not even by Grey Wardens.
BRB. So I can go outside. Alright, no big deal. We will be patiently awaiting your return. I apologize, I'll go elsewhere.
We stand here in this hour, good folk of Ferelden, and we contemplate the death that may await. Death is no failure, my friends. Should it find you, you will not have failed your king. You will have served your maker. Die in this battle, and when you stand before the Maker in the land beyond the Fade, he shall not find you wanting. Go not into death gladly, but with the knowledge that evil has been held at bay by your spilled blood. And if you go to stand beside the Maker, go with our blessing, for you shall not be forgotten. My friends, let us bow our heads and remember those who have fallen and those who have yet to fall.
How do you do?
Hail, Grey Warden.
Shh, I'm trying to listen. If you'd excuse me, we are praying.
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
I am Doran.
Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
King Kalen thinks the battle will go well.
The king must always seem confident. His behavior affects the troops' morale. He does seem to find his enthusiasm easily, though. Reminds me of a puppy. And I say that with both respect and affection. He is a fine man. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
You've faced Darkspawn before?
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
Well, the Fade is where you go when you dream.
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
What's the Black City?
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
The Chantry says many things.
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
I'll just kill every Darkspawn I see.
A wise attitude. It's worked well for me in the past. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some Darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad. Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
What did you think I'd be?
Me? I was hoping for a comely lass with golden hair and terrible eyesight. The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
Maybe they did.
Just to give us a good scare. No, they don't really seem the type. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Maybe they will. We'll see.
It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
I'll watch your back if you watch mine.
I suppose I could do that. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Well, don't mind me. I'm just gonna unlock your chest and take your stuff real quick. Hope you don't mind. Clearly you don't.
Well met.
Good talk.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
Can't say I have, no.
Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker up. Oh, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies?
What kind of supplies do you have?
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some, goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand.
When he says goods on the side, it gives you it gives me an idea of what you should expect, but it's definitely not what you would expect.
Let me know what you'd like.
So here's the normal selection he's got right here. Just regular weapons and armor and such. Might need this. Yeah, so this here is his selection normally.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
But then
So long as you keep it quiet.
here is his special selection, which he says is to keep morale up. I mean, I don't really know what he means by that, but I mean, when I hear something to keep morale up, I expect drugs or something. Or alcohol, I suppose. But I don't see anything like that here.
Hello again. Is there some...
A lot of this stuff I won't really need. Well, that gives me +4 attack. I can figure out what I will and won't need. Probably later. I don't have to figure it out right now, I don't think. I should be fine. How long have I been going? Hour 24? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I need to take a quick break, go to the bathroom, maybe get some more water. Should be back within about 5 minutes or so, maybe less. During this time, feel free to do the same, go to the bathroom, stretch, get some water, maybe a snack, and I will be back shortly. I've returned. Thank you for waiting. I appreciate your patience. I still can't believe it. Actually, I can believe it. I can believe that I made the mistake of having my scene on this for the first 40 minutes of the stream. Anyway, hopefully I never do that again. I know for a fact I will. I will forget again because I always do. But can't worry about that right now. Before we continue, I'm at hour 30. It is 9:27 p.m. You know what? I should be good for 30 more minutes. Yeah, I should be fine. Let's keep going.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
I know exactly what you mean. Me with the scenes and you forgetting to unmute your mic. Yeah, one day we'll have our thing together. One day it'll just be second nature for us to get things right, instead of getting things wrong.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
Would that make your day worse?
Hardly. I just like to know my chances of being turned into a toad at any given moment. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit. From Highever. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
How could you recognize me?
Duncan sent word. He spoke quite highly of you. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Alistair, the new Grey Warden. Though I guess you knew that. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Doran.
Right, that was the name. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
No, I haven't.
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
That argument I saw. What was it about?
With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
You were a mage hunter?
Not that that's all Templars do, but yes. The Chantry raised me until Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
What about the other recruits?
Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
I've met Davith.
Right, that cut purse Duncan conscripted. Not sure what Duncan sees in him, to be honest. Keep an eye out, maybe we'll see the other one, or I can track him down later.
I mean, I'm sure there's a place for a cut purse among the Grey Wardens. I mean, if you just need to sneak up on a Darkspawn horde and snatch all the coins from them, or something, steal their phone. Something like that, I don't know. I look forward to traveling with you.
You do? Huh. That's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Looks like Rye's streaming. He's been streaming for a bit, actually. When we are done here, I might go raid him. I think Trial's already left to go play Repo with him, so I think for now it's just me and you here, Witty.
As you say.
Once again, I do appreciate you stopping by, moderating for me. It's always nice to have you here. What kind of noodles? Ramen? Yakisoba. I need to try making yakisoba one day. Hopefully one day soon. Boldak spicy taco noodles. Those sound pretty good. Are you in my Discord already, Trial? Could you... I have a food channel in my server. So if you want, you can send a picture of that in the dedicated food channel, if you would like to. Yakisoba is so good. I love going to the H Mart for the pre-made ones. I haven't had it in a while. I think the first time I had yakisoba was at the DFAC over at Ramstein. Out of all of the foods that I eat there, or that I used to eat at any DFAC ever, that was among the probably my top 10, next to things like cordon bleu. I don't miss the DFAC as a whole, but I do miss certain meals that they had. They also had like an Asian stir-fry one time, which was pretty good. It was stir-fried vegetables with white rice, I think. Carrots, broccoli, that kind of thing. It's pretty good. But yeah, if you want to join my Discord, no pressure. But if you want to, then the link is right there. And if it doesn't work, just let me know and I'll make sure to update the command. Because I do have it set for that link to expire every 7 days. So yeah, just let me know if you need me to do that.
Welcome, young man.
Who are you?
I am one of the Tranquil, my friend. I am of the Circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
You speak very strangely. Why is that?
Allow me to put it this way. Do you know why those with magical talent are feared?
Because magic is powerful and dangerous?
It is dangerous beyond its power. Those with magical talent attract demons and spirits. We can be possessed easily, and thus become horrors known as abominations. Even those with minor talents attract hungry spirits. Anyone with the power may learn blood magic from these demons. Hence, we are considered dangerous. This is our curse. Thus, I was made tranquil, stripped of emotions and talent. I am no longer dangerous.
So basically, we'll get into this more later on in this playthrough. But basically, with certain mages that aren't really good enough or valuable enough to the Circle of Magi with their raw magical talent alone. What they'll do is they'll take a mage and basically give them a lobotomy. This makes them less susceptible to demonic possession in the future, but it also has the obvious effect of just making them emotionally numb. Sounds like a horrid practice.
It might seem such to you, but I feel no horror. I am content to serve in my role.
Perhaps they should tranquil all mages then.
You might feel differently were you a mage.
How is someone made tranquil?
Our forehead is branded with magic, which stills our talent and mind. The process is irreversible as far as I am aware.
He's definitely stripped of emotions with that voice line delivery, yeah. The voice acting in this game is generally pretty good. I can't really recall off the top of my head a particular voice line that was particularly suspect to me. I feel badly for you.
You do? I feel nothing. As the name suggests, my existence is quite peaceful. I am alive, productive, and no danger to anyone. Surely that is not a terrible thing. Perhaps we may speak of something else. Do you need assistance?
What is enchantment, exactly?
It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff, or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not.
What sorts of enchantments are there?
Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well.
I should go.
Goodbye.
We who betrayed your prophet Andraste now beg your forgiveness. Do not abandon us now. In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
Yes, I am Doran.
Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arlayman. You have the bearing of a man who knows how to fight. If I may ask, were you a soldier before you came here?
I was not a soldier, but my father did train me to fight.
Are you a nobleman? I am honored to be in your company, my lord. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
I'm curious about the joining ritual.
As am I. Has anyone told you about it?
David said that we might be going into the wilds.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
And if I have?
I doubt I'm that lucky. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Tell me why you're in there first.
I'm a deserter, or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way.
They certainly are.
I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water.
If you weren't deserting, why sneak around the camp?
Oh, I would have deserted eventually. Just not then. I was stealing, not sneaking out of the camp. I got one of those wizards drunk and took his key. It belongs to a chest they got here, full of magical treasures. In fact, I still have it. I can't use it from here, but I'd trade you for some food and water.
They didn't find the key when you were arrested?
I swallowed it. But it's, come back into my possession since then, so to speak.
Well, that's disgusting.
And an excellent party trick, I'll bet.
Yeah, well, do you want the key or not?
I'll see what I can do. You could also just kill him and take the key, but I think you get more experience if you actually get the food and water for him.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
Who is this prisoner exactly?
They say he was recruited before the war up in Dinnerham. Probably figured he'd never have to fight if he served the king, right?
Why did he want to desert?
Why does anyone want to desert? Because he thinks he's going to die and he's a bloody coward, that's why. Either that or he's been listening to a bunch of hogwash about how the Darkspawn will drag you off and eat you.
Playing the good guy? Yeah, something like that. Seems a waste for you to guard him all day. Don't worry. When we get to KOTOR, my first playthrough will definitely be a dark side playthrough. Spoiler alert, I should have kept that a surprise. Whatever, it doesn't matter now. I will be more than likely be doing a dark side playthrough for KOTOR 1 and 2. And then when I come back, probably just do light side. Seems a waste for you to guard him all day.
I can't just let him go, can I? The army will figure out what to do with him. Probably just waiting for someone important to make a decision. Then they'll hang him, I expect. And I can go and do something else.
I had a chat with him, actually.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
He claims he wasn't deserting.
What a surprise. Another innocent prisoner. At any rate, it's not for me to say. He'll get his day to plead his case, or he won't. It's all the same to me.
He asked for some food and water.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
So you missed one meal. This man could be hanged soon.
All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
Dark side is the best side. Here's the thing with KOTOR. We'll get there. I'll explain when we get there. I'm not going to say it now. Here's some food.
Much obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. And, as I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
Huh. Considering where that came from, let's hope we're not the only ones in good health.
Yeah, I might want to wash my hands before taking that key from him, considering where it's been.
I have great respect for the Wardens, unless they're from Orlais.
Sorry, the main army camp is off limits for you right now.
You probably can't see it, but there's a dog right there. With some nice looking war paint. Alright, so now I've got the key. But here's the thing. Whenever I try to unlock this chest...
As you say, that course of action is inadvisable.
This guy gets a little upset. Even if you've got stealth.
That course of action is inadvisable.
That doesn't work. So, you've got to come back later and see if you can unlock the chest when he isn't around.
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming.
We have them on the run, I hear.
I saw them. We're gonna die.
I apologize, Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds.
Is it possible he has important information?
The commander who brought him here didn't seem to think so.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out of that forest and spread. Like caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere. I saw them. It burns.
I apologize if the soldier disturbed you. Ever since they found him in the wilds, he's been like this. It's so sad.
Hey, you're one of Duncan's new recruits, correct? I can't let you through to the Korkari Wilds until he gives the word.
I should go.
Take care.
There's quite a bit of dialogue to go through. Not all of it mandatory. In fact, most of it is optional. But it is just a little bit of world building that I'd like to go through before ending tonight.
Welcome to the King's Camp, my lord.
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Tern Logain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Lead me to my preparation.
My respects to you, Grey Warden.
What do you need? You haven't brought more instructions from the Tern, I hope.
More instructions?
Tern Logain has changed our scouting route a dozen times. If you're not from the Tern, what do you want? We're busy.
You don't look like the other soldiers in the army.
We aren't. We're Ash Warriors.
What is an Ash Warrior?
Our training has been passed down since Lathias the Dwarfson first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves. It is an old tale.
So what does an Ash Warrior do?
We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain. It is a dwarven discipline, but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life, as he trusts me with his.
So basically, gamer rage of a sort. I have a Mabari hound of my own.
Then you are most fortunate. A trained Mabari hound is as dangerous as any sword. We do not speak of a city pet or those things that sit in an old woman's lap.
Yeah, there are a lot of dogs in this game. What are you preparing for?
To scout the wilds and watch the progression of the Darkspawn horde. With luck, we'll find and slaughter many stragglers. The hunt will be good if my hound survives the blood of his prey. If he dies, I shall mourn tonight.
Survives the blood? What do you mean?
Darkspawn blood is poisonous, but not always fatal. Those who survive grow immune to its effects. The wardens say that tainted blood drives even the survivors mad eventually. But not today. Today, we hunt and we kill.
Wouldn't it be smarter to leave your dogs behind?
They fight at our side. We don't fret over their safety as if they were children.
You remember Loon playing this? Vaguely. I don't really tune into Loon's streams often. I might have to tune in more. She looks like she makes pretty good content. I might end up rating her after this. Her or Rye, I'm not sure yet. Not entirely sure. Why have you painted your dogs?
They use scent to distinguish us from our enemies. But the blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with Caddis, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same.
I know Emma played this as well. She also played KOTOR 1 and 2. And I think Ethan is in the process of playing this as well. Or at least he was. I don't know if he still is. If he's still going through with this. I heard you mention that Ethan might be up for a repo stream either tomorrow or Saturday. When you say Ethan, are we thinking of the same person? I want to say we are. What if the enemy is painted with Caddis as well?
Why? Would you steal our Caddis and give it to the Darkspawn hordes?
Absolutely not.
Good. I hear death is unpleasant.
I should be going.
My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
Excuse me, I must get them for battle. Half the dogs are sick from Darkspawn blood. It's terrible.
So when you've got your own hound from the human noble origin story, then this guy right here, the Kennel Master, will have different dialogue, but since we did come here with our own dog, then the dialogue is just a bit different.
My sisters and gentlefolk, we stand here on the eve of battle. The mages of the ancient Tevinter Imperium sought to open a portal into the heavenly Golden City itself. They tainted it with their sin, and they were
You approach the tent of Tairn Loghain. State your business.
Tell me about Tairn Loghain.
How can you not know of Loghain? He helped free Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Maric's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Maric rewarded him by making him a Tairn. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Loghain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these Darkspawn.
Is the Tairn inside? What is he doing?
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activity.
I would like an audience with the Tairn, please.
I suppose you have a message for him. Hold on, then.
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume.
How do you know that?
His Majesty could not contain his excitement after your meeting. How could I not hear about you? Kaelin's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
Fascination you don't share.
The Wardens are impressive, but not as relevant as Kaelin thinks. You look familiar. Have I seen you at the Landsmeet?
My father was the Tairn if I ever.
The king told me of his promise. I'm certain he has every intention of following it through. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of
there it
battle
is.
with the rest of your fellows, will you?
I saw that. I saw that Steam notification. Ryle's playing Repo. Probably playing with Rye. I would definitely like to join the two of them, but I should probably go to bed after this. I've been going for... Oh, sorry. Was I not supposed to disclose that? I've been going for 2 hours. Already. After this, I'll probably just... Yeah. Just testing things for Loon. Give in to the Reaper. I could do that, but I really shouldn't. It's almost 10 o'clock. I suppose I'll be running. I certainly hope so.
Here for the glory, huh? Fair enough. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort.
You don't seem very fond of him.
He is Marik's son, and the leader of my beloved Ferelden, and a very young man. I try to keep that in mind, as should you.
Greetings. King Kalen is not in his tent right now.
You know where the king is?
I believe he's with the Grey Wardens in camp, drinking. He holds them in high regard, you know, as his father did.
Tell me about the king. You must see him a lot.
I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Teyrn Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
I have my doubts.
That's how the Teyrn feels. He'll do what the king wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny that Teyrn called him reckless, and they fought about the queen.
The queen?
She's the Teyrn's daughter.
Ah.
He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it. As you wish.
I should go. Is that what Loon's doing right now? Playing Repo?
This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong, cunning, and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin and poisonous. Don't even touch it. You get tainted with that blood, and you may as well slit your throat. We've lost many dogs already. Had to muzzle them to keep them from biting. It's a long and painful way to die.
That sends these darkspawn back underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to believe. We've won every battle, but there's more of them each time.
Makes you wonder if them Grey Wardens are right.
I don't want to think about that.
Sounds like the perfect time to get drunk, if you ask me.
She's playing Expedition 33. Oh, that's another game I'd like to play at some point. There's Expedition 33, Elden Ring, Black Myth, Baldur's Gate, Helldivers. Would like to play Halo on stream at some point. There's just a lot of untapped potential for games for me to play on stream. She's playing Expedition 33, but she's doing it this weekend. I'm helping her set up the mods for a giant lobby. How many people are we talking? Because I think it was last night you were talking about you, Trial, and me, maybe Witty, and Rach, and Ethan, and a few others.
As you say. It is begun.
Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked.
At least 8 confirmed. Damn.
Hello? I'm sorry, is there something you needed?
Is it an open invite kind of thing, or would you have to be invited by her first? Because I would certainly like to, as intimidated as I am by a very large lobby of people in Repo specifically, I would very much like to join in, but if it's something you're organizing for her, then I understand if she doesn't want certain people to be in it. need to mod the game though, since there will be so many people. Could you send me either the link of the mod that you'll be using, or what do you call it? Maybe the name of the mod in Discord DMs. When I hit the lottery, I'm going to bless you with your wish list. I need you to play Elden Ring and Baldur's Gate. I have Baldur's Gate on Steam already. I already paid for it. I don't think I have Elden Ring just yet. If I used 6 is Chaos, I can't imagine more. Yeah, that's... I heard you say 25 people, and that just sounds like a fucking nightmare. Fun in its own way, but draining. Mentally. Socially. Rai is like 5 people in himself. You and Rai is like 20 people already. Don't exclude yourself from that. You don't need to be modest. Have I used R2 Modman before? I can't say I have. Is that its own site? Like Nexus or ModDB? What do you mean?
I deliver messages around the camp. You have a message for me?
No, I just wanted to talk.
You want to talk to me? I'm not in trouble, am I?
Are you?
I don't think so. I'm one of the king's servants, which means I run messages around and make deliveries all day long. If you fall behind, you get the switch from the quartermaster. Oh, I wish I were back at the palace. There are far more places to hide. I better go. If the quartermaster sees me chatting, he'll think I'm being lazy, and that'll be my hide. But it was nice talking to someone.
Alright, see you later. I love how he says he needs to get busy and just stays here.
My faith sustains me. I shall not fear 10,000 men should they set themselves against me.
It's a mod loader, it's real easy to set up since you just need a code to make sure the mod's are right. I'm sure it's
There are lots of darkspawn, different kinds.
not too
We're getting
complicated
reports of
then.
things we've never even heard of. Our short friend here, for instance, is something called a genlock. They're pretty common in the Horde, but we've seen others much larger. We don't know where these new darkspawn are coming from or what they can do. All I can say is to use caution. There aren't any we've seen that won't die once they bleed enough. Whoa, don't touch the carcass. We'll be burning it so it doesn't infect anything.
I think I've explored just about all there is to do in this camp, so... There's my dog.
Hail to you.
Well, in for a silver, in for a crown, as my dear mum always used to say.
We should see what Duncan wants us to do next, don't you think?
Go ahead and save. I think that's what I'll have to call it here. Unless I want to go longer. It is 10:06. I mean... I could switch over to Repo and go for a bit, but... I don't know about that. I need to think about this. So it's 10:06 right now. I feel like if I want to go to sleep by about 10:40-ish, I'll wake up around 6 or 7. Which would be a much better time to wake up than what I've been doing the past few days. Huh. Yeah, as much as I would like to stay. Thanks for stream. You're welcome. Thanks for stopping by, Trial. You know if you get in repo, time stands still and you'll be midnight before you know it. Yeah. Yeah, it will. You're right. As much as I would like to keep going, I think it would just be for the best if I stopped here. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Appreciate all the support recently. I am hopefully getting to a point where I can stream more reliably, more frequently, with a more established schedule. I've still got a laundry list of things I want to do. I need to clean up my overlays, maybe get some new ones. I am working on getting a new profile pic, which I can use for my image inside of my circular waveform that I've got. So that's all a work in progress. More alerts, just more things in general. I've already got the sub badges. That was quite a big hurdle. I'm glad I finally got that finished. Thank you for the stream tonight. Glad I got to stream tonight and that you caught it. Yeah, so am I. I'm glad you both could make it here. I'm glad Rye was here as well. It's always, even if nobody else can make it, it's always nice to see the three of you in chat. Once I think I need to unlock VIP badges at some point. I don't know how I'd do that. Maybe it takes a long time or something. Trying to go to my roles manager, but it's something went wrong. I don't know why it's not working. Anyway, I'll get my VIP badges out to the appropriate people once I'm able to do so. But I think we will raid, I don't know, either Rye or Loon, or even Starbuck. Probably Loon. Or Rye. Or Loon. I don't know. We can raid Rye next time. We'll raid Loon tonight. Oh, you've been in Loon's stream before? I didn't know that. Yeah, I think I found Loon through Rach's Discord. Or maybe Rye raided her at some point, or Trial, or Rach, I don't know. Somebody raided someone at some point, and since then I've just fucking lost track. But here are the raid messages. Use the first one if you're subbed. Use this second one if you are not. Yes, I just started watching her when Trial raided her, and I loved her energy. I haven't seen much of her streams before, I'll be honest, but I do want to show some support either way. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you for stopping by. I hope to see you all tomorrow. Maybe I'll be doing Dragon Age Origins again, or maybe I'll be doing something else. Maybe Repo, maybe something else. Trial, if you don't mind, please send me that thing in Discord, the mod, or maybe the mod loader, the R2, what was it called? R2 mod man. I'd appreciate if you could do that, but anyway, without further ado, take care and stay safe, ladies and gentlemen. See ya.